How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenna, or you can call me Jay, and wherever you guys are, I hope you're having a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and give this video a like and a subscribe for more Pokemon trading card content. In today's video, we're going to be doing a how-to video on sorting Pokemon cards. Basically, you're probably all in a situation where you have a bunch of Pokemon cards stacked up and you just don't know what to do with them, you just don't know how to sort them. So I'm going to show you how you can sort your Pokemon cards, that way you won't be in a situation where you just have a huge pile. So when you're sorting different types of Pokemon cards, there's a lot of different methods out there, but no matter what, there are these 4 basic rules you have to follow when sorting, which is 4 mini sorts. Once you do these, then you're able to actually sort your Pokemon cards and put them in Master Set Binder, or just put them away for storage, depending on what you want to do with your cards. So the first thing you have to know is the sorting of sets, then you have the sorting of types, and then you have the sorting of numerical order, and then the last sort is technically a mini sort where you're sorting the reverse holos, and the ultra rares. So whenever you're sorting, you obviously have to start off with a set, but in this video particularly, I only have Lost Origins cards, which actually worked out because I opened all of these from my ETB, from my Build and Battle Stadium, and from my booster bundle, which is a new type of product, plus a 3-pack blister. So all of this is already in their proper set. There's nothing else in there except for the Lost Origins. So now what we gotta do is separate all of these into its different types. So there's obviously so many different types. There's grass, fire, water, electric, fighting, psychic, dark, steel, normal, and dragon. They used to have fairy, but that was from this previous generation. And obviously you have your trainer cards and the ultra rares. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate everything, and then you're going to go ahead and see exactly how everything unfolds. So since the first sort is done technically with the set, now we're going to do a sort for the different types. So here we go. Alright guys, so that is it for the sorting for the different typings. If you notice, I put the energy cards and the trainer cards a little bit off to the side, as well as the reverse holos, and the ultra rares to the side. So now that this is all done, I'm just going to go ahead and clean all this up, and then we're going to go ahead and start the sort for the numerical order, alright? Alright guys, so now we're going to start off with the sort for the numerical order. Now the way I do it is I go actually backwards. I don't start with the grass type, then the fire type, and the water type. I go from the normal type, the dragon type, and then so on and so forth, all the way up to the grass type. The reason why I do that is after I do the numerical order, I pull out 1 card on each, I guess each Pokemon, and then I go ahead and stack them up from the bottom to top. That way when I put the cards in an actual binder, I start off with the grass type first, and I go all the way down to the normal, and then the trainer cards, and then the ultra rares. So we're going to go ahead and do the numerical order now, and then you guys will see what I mean. So basically, we have this Lickitung here, which you can see right here, it's a 138. I'll just go ahead and put this there. Then you got an Ambipom, which is 145. I'll just go ahead and put it there. And then the Kamala, which is 149, and then so on and so forth. So I'll keep, oh, this is a Licky, so which is 139. So Lickitung, Licky, Porygon 2, which is 141, which I will put over here. Kamala, 149. Apom, Porygon 2, Porygon 2 again, Apom, Lickitung, Kamala, Porygon, which I'll put it over here. So I'll just move these a little to the side. And we're pretty much done. So that's it for the normal typing. So what I'll do now is I'll take 1. So I'll take 1 Kamala, I'll take 1 Ambipom, Apom, Porygon 2, Porygon, Licky, and a Lickitung. So these are the normal type cards, which I will put in my Master Set Binder, and I'll put this at the bottom pile. So all these can technically go to my bulk pile because I don't need them anymore. But for now, we'll leave the bulk pile aside. I'll save that for another video. What we're going to do now is continue on with the sort for the other typing. So I'll go ahead and do the dragon type as well, since there wasn't really a lot. Actually, there's only 2 Pokemon. So you got the Sliggoo and the Goomy. So I got these 2 and I'm done. So if I put them in numerical order, this is 132 and 133. And then, you know what, we'll just do the steel types too, since the steel types there's not a lot. And for those of you who don't know, I'm a big advocate of steel type Pokemon. I love every type of steel type. Anytime I see them, I give it a quick shout out. So we got Magearna right here, which is 128. We got Bronzor, which is 125. We have Bronzong, which is 126. So I'll put these this way. Bronzor, Bronzong, and we have a Stunfisk, which is 127, so that goes in the middle here. So if you guys want to see, we only have 4 different kinds, so I'll take 1 of each. Since Stunfisk is my only one, I'll just take that. And I'll go ahead and put this at the top, and then I'll put these away in my bulk pile. So let me go ahead and keep doing that with the rest of the typings, and then I'll get to the end on what we should do with our cards that we're going to keep, alright? So now that we have everything sorted, everything that we have here in the stack is 1 of each type of card that we're going to put in our Master Set binder. These are the non-holographic ones, so we always start off with the non-holographics and then we work our way to the reverse holos, holos, and ultra rares. So I recommend getting one of these binders. It's actually an Ultra Pro binder that has the band on it. There are other binders that are better, but I think this is the best cost-efficient one and the most cost-efficient one, I believe. So if you guys want to choose something like Vault X or like one of those Ultra Pro binders that have a zipper on them, definitely go ahead with that. For me, I think this will definitely suit the purpose of making a Master Set binder. So depends on your situation. If you have the extra dollar to get the Vault X or anything else, then might as well, right? So we'll go ahead and open this and then we'll start sleeving them up. Well, we'll start putting them in the Ultra Pro binder, but then the reverse holos, holos, and the ultra rares, those are the ones that we're going to kind of sleeve up and put them in our binder too, right? So basically, obviously you guys know the order, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for the first card, which is Oddish, it is number 1, so we'll put it in this sleeve. Gloom is number 2, we'll put it in this one, and then number 4, actually, we don't have number 3, number 4 goes in this one right here. Parasect number 5, we'll put it right here in the middle. And then we have Wormpaw, which is number 6, and it goes right here. Sorry, I gotta hold down the front cover. And Cascoon is number 9. Okay, so number 9 goes here. And then we got C-Dot, which is number 11. So we'll flip the page. And we'll go 10, 11. So 11 goes here. And then Roselia, which is 14. So 12, 13, 14. So you guys kind of figure out the pattern. So you just have to do that with all the common and uncommon and rare cards, or do that for all the non-foiled cards. And then we'll go ahead and start off with reverse holos and ultra rares, all right? Alright guys, now that we went ahead and put away all of our non-holographic cards into our binder, we're going to go ahead and put our reverse holos, holos, and ultra rares next. For the ultra rares, I'm going to go ahead and put them off to the side because again, it's just plug and play. And we're going to go ahead and work with reverse holos and the holos. So when I do the reverse holos and holos, I do them in a very particular order. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what I mean. So right now, our first reverse holo is the reverse Wormpaw. And since we have a non-holo Wormpaw, I'll just go ahead and put this on top. like that. And then we have a reverse holo shift tree. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yep. So we don't have a common or a non-holographic shift tree on this spot. So what I usually do is I flip the card and I put it in the binder. This kind of tells me that I do have a holographic, I do have a reverse holo, but I don't have the first card, which is the non-holographic version of it. When it comes to a master set binder, you want to have all the different types of cards, the regular card that's non-holo, the reverse holo, and the holographic if it is a rare. So whenever I see the slot, it means I am missing a card, which is the regular shift tree. So that's what I usually do for all these the master set binders. Whenever I don't have a card and I have the holo or the reverse holo version, I just flip the card around just so I can give myself an indication that I still need a certain type of card that's a rare or a regular card that's non-holographic. So the next card right here is actually Dust Talks. And if I'm not mistaken, this is number 10. So number 10 goes right here, but again, I don't have the regular version of it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this around. We got Phantom, and look, we have the regular Phantom that's non-foiled, so we'll go ahead and put this right on top. So I go ahead and do this for all of them, and then we'll go ahead and work with the ultra rares, all right? Alright guys, so now we have our ultra rares, we have the trainer galleries, the radiant cards, the V-stars, all that stuff. For the trainer galleries and the promo cards, I'm just going to put them off to the side because their numerical order is a little bit different. And once we put in our ultra rares, then we'll know exactly which spot to put the trainer galleries in. In fact, I'll probably save that for another video because I know the numerical order for that is not with the same set. They have their own subset, so I'll go ahead and save that for later. So let me go ahead and start off with these guys, and I have quite a few cards. So let's start off with the steel type. So we got Radiant Steelix, Berserker, Goodras is Dragon, Normal, Dark, and Dark. So I guess we're pretty much in the exact same area. So let me just put these in. So the steel type, we got Radiant Steelix, which is 124, and 124 goes right here, just to show you guys. There we go. I got him in. So Steelix, and we got the Berserker V, which goes right here. So 128, 129, and then we have Goodra, which is 135, who goes right here. And then we have Pidgeot, which is 137, which goes right here. And then we have Zoroark and 2 Drapion V-Stars. Wow. So since we have 2 of these, I'm going to go ahead and put this all the way at the back because it's technically a duplicate, and I like to keep my duplicates until I probably might not need them anymore, or if I have to trade them off. So let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, we'll go ahead and put the trainer galleries in here as well, since I don't have a lot. Again guys, so that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more Pokemon trading card content. And I urge you guys, if you're opening Pokemon trading cards or any kind of product, make sure you start sorting them after a certain point, because you don't want to have a stack yay high and then you're not going to be able to sort it, or you're just going to start sorting and have a burnout. I really think that if you guys ever own or have an ETB, use your ETB to store your cards, and then after it gets to a certain point, which is the ETB box, you start sorting. It's like good practice to like pace yourself. You don't want to get to a point where you're sorting like thousands of cards and then you just don't want to do them anymore. You just want to pace yourself a little bit, and then you can go ahead and put them in your master set binder, all right? Again, wherever you guys are, I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you.